Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be trying out a bunch of Fenty Beauty products. Well, not trying them out, but doing a whole face full of Fenty Beauty. This is the look that I came up with today using all the Fenty Beauty products that I picked up and products that I already had. If you guys want to see how I got this look and my thoughts on some of these Fenty Beauty products, just stay tuned. I do already have some Fenty products, and then I went in store and picked up a couple more stuff that I haven't tried before. I have almost a full face of Fenty Beauty, and the stuff that I don't have I'll fill that in with other products, but for the most part I have most of the base products. So yeah, let's just get straight into this video. So I'm going to go straight into skin prep, and I'm going to prep my skin with my ordinary cold pressed virgin marula oil. My skin is not the greatest right now because it's summertime, and usually my skin breaks out around this time. I don't know if it's the pollen in the air or what it is, but my skin tends to break out at the beginning, well, around this time of year and during the summer. I've got like little rashes all over my face. I've got a little bit of rash on my forehead as well. Every time I get my eyebrows done, I always get it. I'm going to start off with the Fenty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Primer, and this is supposed to be a soft matte finish. So it is a white consistency, but it does blend in to be a clear colour. So I'm just going to place that on my face. It does feel really nice on the skin. It feels soft. My skin feels hydrated as well. If you've watched my videos before, then you know that my shade in the foundation is 420. However, since then she has extended her shade line. So when I went in store, I swatched a couple of the shades to see if there was anything closer. I'm really happy with 420. 420, as I said, is one of the best matches that I've had in foundation. When I went in store, I swatched 390, and I picked up 390 today actually because I felt like it had a warmer undertone, and I think my undertone is warm. 420 is neutral. It was slightly darker than the 390, but they're roughly around the same, to be honest. I'm just going to show you guys what that looks like. I think I have a picture of the 420 swatched against the 390, so if I do have it, I'm going to insert it here so you guys can see. So this is the 390, and it's definitely golden undertones. I'm just going to go straight in with that with a sponge, and you can see as soon as I put it on, it has a very warm undertone, but it's not orange like the 430. The 430 is very orange for my complexion. So this is very golden. I think this is a damn good match as well. It's so, do you know, when I was watching videos online of other people trying out the new extended shades, and everyone's just like, they just don't know what their color is. They're not sure of what their color is, and I completely understand. There's just so much to pick from in her foundation now, that you can literally wear 2 or 3 shades easily. Like I can easily wear this shade, and I can easily wear the 420 as well. I'm gonna leave a link to a video with me actually using the 420, and you guys let me know in the description box which shade you think matches me the best. But I think they both look pretty good. Okay, so that's foundation. Love the finish. Obviously Fenty is one of my favorite foundations, if not my favorite foundation. So now I'm going to go into concealer. So I'm just going to show you guys what the swatches for the concealers look like, because I did swatch a few in store so you guys can see the different shades on my complexion. This is 390, this is 400, this is 410, and then 420, and then this is 385, 380, and that's 345. So those are all the concealers that I've swatched. The 420s fade because it kind of rubbed off a little bit because I had my coat on, but it is a very neutral, and it has like a really grey undertone, so I did not opt for that colour. So out of all those swatches, I picked up 390 as well because I felt like this was the best match for me. It had the right undertone, it was warm, it wasn't too dark and it wasn't too light. Looking back at all the swatches that I did, I think I could have actually picked up 385 as well, but I picked up 390, and that's what I'm going to be using today. I feel like the 385 would have probably been a lot better. I'm going to go into my matchstick because I prefer to contour before I conceal, and this concealer is quite creamy anyway, so I don't think it will dry down really quickly. So I have the matchstick in Espresso. It is pretty dry because it is a cream to powder formula, so I'm just going to blend that out. Now I'm going to blend out that concealer again with the sponge. I'm kind of glad the sun's going in and out so you guys can get like different looks. You guys can actually see the products under different lighting. I feel like my face is still kind of flat because the concealer isn't light enough. Blended that concealer out, and honestly I was expecting it to not cake but crease a little bit because my under eyes do crease, but it hasn't really creased, which is really nice. So I'm going to go in with Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Setting Powder, and I also picked this up in the travel version because I want to make sure you know that I like this. Okay, so I'm going to be using my Morphe E48 brush, and I'm just going to dab that in there, tap off the excess, and usual I'm just pressing and rolling that underneath my eye. Just going to go back into that Espresso matchstick, and I'm going to take a smaller brush and just contour my nose with it. Sponge and blend that in. Like, I'm so happy with this foundation color. I'm so impressed, like major. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into the Sunstalker bronzers. So I'm gonna start off with Cocoa Naughty, which is the lighter of the two shades. And I'm just gonna apply it where I've put that cream contour. Wow, I feel like it's showing up a lot more on my skin than it did before. I don't know if it's because my brush is dirty. I'm actually going to be extra and put on Mocha Mami as well. This has a redder undertone, and I'm just going to hit it at the beginning of my cheek, closer to my hairline, create that gradual orange look. And then my nose. Okay, for blush I'm going to be using Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. I did swatch the new Kilowatt afternoon snack and something else, I can't remember, and I did not like the undertone of it. I don't know if it's because of the lighting again in the department store, but it wasn't really my cup of tea. I did swatch as well Penny for Your Thoughts, and that wasn't my cup of tea either. It was just, it was too dark for my complexion. I couldn't use that as like a blush or a highlighter. I'd probably have to use it on my lid, and I'm not going to pay all that money for a huge ass pan of eyeshadow. So yeah, I decided to pass on both of those. And I do love her formulas because I like the glittery kind of thing she has going on. Like, you know, one side has more glitter than the other, and I like the glittery shit. So I also have the Moroccan Spice palette. I am an absolute twat because I've hardly used this palette, and I broke it the other day. I dropped it when I was trying to clean out my drawers and it broke. So I'm not gonna lie, this eyeshadow palette is not one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. It's not a palette that I reach for on a daily basis, and it's not a palette that I'd reach for if I'm going out either. Like, it's not one of those palettes for me. I think the colors are okay. When I first used it, I thought everything was really nice, but having tried a lot more palettes, and there's nothing wrong with the palette, it's actually a really nice palette. It's a very practical palette as well, because you get like a mixture of neutral shades and you do have the pops of color in there. You have glitters, you've got your mattes, you have everything you need to create like a daytime look and an evening look or a nighttime look. So it is a really nice palette. So usually I would do eyeshadow first, but my ass forgot, so I'm just going to go into eyeshadow now. I'm going to actually prep the lid by using the concealer. So I'm just going to put a little bit more concealer on my lid. So I'm going to start off with that red shade here, and I think it's called Saffron. I'm going to take my NYX number 16 brush because that other brush is wet. So I'm just placing my colour down now because it's taking too long to build up. I'm going to go into that brown shade there, Hennessy, and I'm taking it on a smaller detail brush, and I'm just going to run that along my bottom lash line. I'm going to go back into that red shade again, and I'm just going to drag it even lower under that Hennessy colour. I'm going to go into that bronze colour here, and I think it's called Sahara Stunner. Was it Desert Baked? I think it's Desert Baked. I'm just going to take that on the lid. I'm going to go back into that brown shade, that deep brown shade there. And I'm just going to take it on the outer V. I'm going to take this shade here, I think it's Mirage or Casablanca. I can't tell from the back of these, but I'm going to take that shade there and I'm going to pop it in my tear duct area. Okay, so I've lined my top lash line and my bottom lash line with black liner, and I applied some false lashes. I'm going to go into Trophy Wife now. Mine's is all broken. Just gonna run that on the high points of my cheek, and this is super pigmented, so I am not trying to do the most. Okay, so I don't have Gloss Bomb and I don't have any of her lip products. My Gloss Bomb finished a long time ago and I didn't repurchase it because a bitch ain't rich, okay? But I do really like their Gloss Bomb. I like the formula and the colour as well. First I'm going to line my lips with Trendsetter from Morphe. I'm going to be using this colour from L'Oreal, the Liquid Chocolate Collection, and this is in the shade Truffamania. So I also added a little bit of Sweet Tooth in the middle, just to lighten up that liquid lipstick a bit. Just wanted to quickly finish up and wrap up this video. So I completely love all the products that I used today. I'm really glad I tried out 390 because I think this is like such a good match. As I said, I do really still like 420, but 390 I think is a little bit warmer, so it looks a little bit more closer to my natural complexion. If you are similar complexion to me and you're using me as shade reference, I do keep a list of all the foundations that I've ever tried in the description box, included my Fenty, so I am going to add this shade to the list as well. I definitely tell you guys to go in store and try out 390 if you are 420, because that might be a better match for you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give this a big thumbs up and subscribe below if you're not already subscribed. Do put on the bell notification so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. And you can also put suggestions in the comment box, like any products that you want me to try out for you guys. You can leave that down below, and I always try my best to get my hands on those products and try them out for you guys. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video again. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.